Hi all, it's JK here with another video. Sorry it's been a while, as usual, and I'm sorry that I'm using the old school camera setup. What's this guy doing? I've had to lend out my usual apparatus that I use for placing the camera, so apologies for that. So yeah, just a bit of a catch-up video really, a bit of a cruise in the Golf. Went on a long drive at the weekend. I went to Cheltenham from Mansfield, and it was about a 2.5 hour journey all in, and it was absolutely torrential rain, using Apple Maps, and got there nice and calm. Roads I'm very unfamiliar with, wasn't stressed. Quite a few interesting cars. One was an Audi RS4, so I thought, oh wow, so maybe that could be a replacement for the Golf R. I was thinking that they were about £50,000, but they aren't. They're about 60,000. So at that price, I'm not interested in an RS4. I'd rather have probably an M2 or a Cayman GT4. So yeah, that was interesting. Managed to fill up with a bit of Tesco 99 as well, at £1.28 a litre at Tesco's in Cheltenham. So and as you can see there, what have I used? About just over a quarter of a tank. Can't remember the mileage, how many miles it was, but and today I've done about 20 miles, so that includes Cheltenham plus 20 miles. But it was interesting, very interesting. And actually on the way we were on an A road with a 50-mile-an-hour limit, and me and this car in front were sticking to the 50, obviously. And it was a road similar to this, where you got a massive central reservation here, and it was a long straight, and you could see all the way down. But my experience tells me that those sort of roads, they're governed by mobile police cameras and vans. So we stuck to the 50, but there was a Golf R in my boot. It was the next model up, so it was a 7.5, Mark 7.5. So if you're watching this video, let me know. I was the guy in the 16 plate Golf R in front of you. And the first chance he got, he overtook. Now, in my opinion, it was an incredibly high risk manoeuvre anyway, because it was quite wet. Second of all, there were cars coming in the opposite direction, so that was risky. If anything went wrong, if you had a puncture or if something malfunctioned, he'd have collided straight into the oncoming traffic. And he must have been doing over a ton by the time he overtook us. Anyway, he overtakes me and he overtakes the car in front. Suddenly his brakes come on, his hazard lights come on, and he dips in quite aggressively to the car in front. And just then we saw it. We saw the mobile, the police van there. So I'm assuming the guy got caught. If he got caught and he was doing the speed I think he was doing, which was probably 100 miles an hour, by the time he got to the second car, he's lost his license. So the moral to the story there is, it doesn't matter what car you're in front of or what car you're behind of. If it's a Porsche or a Golf R, and if you're in a fast car, you need to learn to be patient and not let the car control you. Just because you're in a fast car with loads of grip doesn't mean you should floor it, especially on a public road. Because if the police catch you, you've lost your license, mate, and probably end up going to jail. So it's not really worth it, is it? And to me, you know, many things put me off driving like an idiot on the roads. Obviously I care about my life, I care about the life of other road users. I try to respect other road users as much as possible, even though sometimes I might lose my temper with some idiots. Very rare though, you know, probably once in every 10 years where I have disagreements with people that are being idiots. But I try to respect other road users, I try to respect the road conditions, you know, potholes. Where I live in the Mansfield area, you got the B roads, which are fantastic roads. However, you get a lot of cattle on them, so cows or sheep. So yeah, you could put race mode on your Golf and be doing 100 miles an hour on a B road and think, yeah, fuck it, it's only me, innit? I'm only going to kill myself. But then you smash into a cow or a sheep, all sorts of things could go wrong. So for me, it's not worth the risk. You know, I like to keep in eco mode, go in race mode whenever I feel like it, but I don't let the car drive me, I drive the car. And I think that's a lot of people's problems. I got the impression with this Golf guy that he saw me, well obviously he saw that I was a Golf R, he wanted to race, he overtook, and he hoped that I'd tag along, when I thought to myself, well no, because It's too wet for a start. I don't know where I am for seconds. I'm trying to find the hotel at the Hilton in Cheltenham to meet my friends for a gathering, and you know, anything can go wrong. Look, I've been caught out by the old stop-start. So that still catches me out every now and then. Usually I drive without ECF on as well. There we go, ESC. So yeah, that guy, for his bit of a thrill and bit of a, yeah mate, yeah let's have a race, he's probably lost his licence. I can't see how he would have got away with that. So let that be a lesson to you all. Don't let the car drive you, you drive the car. So what else is new? Not a lot really. Where the Golf's concerned, I'm still really enjoying it, still loving it. Driving carefully, keeping it nice and clean as possible. As you can see now, we're heading into winter. I think it's officially winter in January, but it is certainly starting to feel cold now and getting wet. But I'll keep driving this Golf until they start salting the roads, you know, treating the roads with salt. Then I'll take it off the road, just to avoid, or try to limit corrosion damage, things like that. So yeah, really, I got my finally got my Shell vouchers as well. I ended up getting like 30 quid's worth, so I used them, and that'll be the end of my Shell filling days now. I'll just use Tesco 99, because where I live there is actually a Shell quite near me, but there's also a Tesco's as well, and I think Tesco's is what, 11p cheaper a litre, so it's a no-brainer really. So yeah, same old really. It's a nice cruise. As you can see, the windows are a little bit dirty. Let's see if there you go. Another tip for you is keep your windows as clean as possible, even if you can't clean the car itself because of the poor weather, which is what I've been doing. So I keep this window clean and the two side windows clean, and I keep the mirrors clean as well, so that I can see what's going on around me all the time. And same reason I do that, and the same benefit is, there you go, respecting the road user, letting him go, is because my windows were so clean when I was heading to Cheltenham, even though it was absolutely pissing it down with rain, it was torrential, I could see around me all the time, and always checking my blind spots. So, you know, I could see that the guy, I knew he wanted to race. Why else would he have been in my boot? So yeah, read him like a book, just like the police do. Not worth it. And you know, it was a really bad rain, downpour, and the funny thing about this car is when you drive it in the rain, even with the traction control off, which I did, I had it off the whole time, because I think I'm having a feeling that I'm getting slightly better miles per gallon with it off. So let me know what you think in the comments. Does switching off ESC improve miles per gallon on your Golf, or am I just talking bollocks? But I'm pretty sure that when I turn it off I get better MPG. Another thing I should talk about is I've stopped using automated cruise control. Now the reason for that is people have been complaining that they've been going through the rear brakes pretty fast, and I didn't realise it, but using automated cruise control, it's actually controlling the vehicle using the rear brakes. So and I think I read somewhere that somebody did a replacement and it cost them 400 quid for the brakes and pads and the discs and whatever. So, you know, it's just for me being tight with my money, I'll turn it off now. But if I'm really lazy, if I'm feeling really lazy, and if I'm in stop-start traffic, then I'll use it. But so far I've not needed to. So yeah, it's all good really, just happy.